This is your question. Do you believe that human rights in our country are violated? Why or why not?
Kaya maraming salamat po sa napapanahong katanungan at napaka-interesting na katanungan. The question that given to me was, do you believe that human rights in our country are violated? Why or why not? Mga kaibigan, human right, it is the right of a human that we have to fight for. Mga kaibigan, naniniwala po ako na ang karapatang pangtao ay, opo, nababayo siya sa panahong ito. Bakit? Dahil may mga taong hindi marunong rumespeto. May mga taong hindi marunong igalang ang kanilang kapwa-tao. Mga kaibigan, naniniwala po ako bilang isang future educator. Nais ko pong ilunsad ang SOGI Bill or Sexual Orientation, Gender Equality Expression. Ito po, ang SOGI Bill ay isang karapatan hindi lamang para sa LGBTQI+ community, kundi karapatan ng bawat tao, karapatan ng bawat miyembro ng bansang Pilipinas. Ito po ay karapatang pantao na dapat nating itaguyod, dapat natin ipagbukas sa mga bagong kabataan kung ano nga ba ang human rights. Mga kaibigan, yes, human rights has been violated. Why? Dahil naniniwala po ako na napakaraming nakaupo sa mamamayan natin, nakaupo sa kanilang pwesto na hindi alam kung paano gamitin ang human rights. May mga tao na hindi pabor sa miyembro ng LGBTQIA+ community. May mga tao na hindi pabor kung paano nila ipinapamalas ang kanilang sexualidad, kung paano nila ipinapamalas ang kanilang pagkatao, ang pakikipagkapwa-tao. But at the end of the day, naniniwala po ako na hindi natin kailangang mag-away-away. Dahil naniniwala po ako sa paglipas ng panahon, kapag tayo wala na sa mundo, ang tunay na maghuhukom sa atin, ang tunay na magbibigay ng pasya ay ang Panginoon na nagbigay sa atin ng buhay. Mga kaibigan, ang buhay ng tao ay mahalaga. Maging mabuti ka hanggang bukas at magpakailanman. Salamat po.
Misogyny against LGBT has been very prevalent lately. How should this be addressed?
Okay, thank you so much for that very challenging question. So misogyny is an highfalutin word, means hatred. So how will be addressed? I believe, ladies and gentlemen, here, especially in Barangay of Santa Milagrosa, I don't see any reason to say that you are really hate LGBT. Why? Because you have this kind of activity. Yes, it is rampant in our country, but proving and having this kind of activity, you want to tell that we are being accepted. You already acknowledge our talent, our beauty, and also you know that we are also God created. And with this, I am happy. You know, yes, it is hatred nowadays, but as a public school teacher for 5 years, I believe it is not hatred anymore. We have Death Ed Order number 32, series 2017. It's all about gender responsive basic education policy. It's all about inclusivity. Whether you're a man, a woman, or in between, therefore, you are accepted and you have an access to quality education and access for everything in this country. Thank you. Again, there is no such word, hatred, but it's all about love and acceptance. Thank you.
If you had a chance to legalize something that is illegal, what would that be?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. If I would give it a chance to legalize that is something not illegalize something which is illegal, I would bring back the word, the law of death penalty. Ladies and gentlemen, as we can see right now in our society, people are being so rude and they're not being further to realize what life has further to do with us. I think life has a purpose. Bringing a death penalty in the world of law, I think it has a wonderful situation wherein we can do much better in this world. I think people will realize that doing those uncertain things, doing those wrongs and unacceptable things in this world should be diminished and implemented in this society. I believe that we should bring back that time for us, the people, to realize what life should be in the further life. And I think people should benefit not just for us, to ourselves, but for the benefit of the rest of the world. And that will be the very essence to my answer. Thank you.
When is the right time to listen and when is the right time to speak?
Thank you so much. First and foremost, before I answer the question, I would like to commend and give praise to the organizer who made this, because this is one of the events that will highlight the ability of LGBTQI community. The question goes like this: when is the right time to listen and when is the right time to speak? The right time to listen is when there is someone talking, just like me. I am a future teacher and I want my student to listen at me when I'm discussing certain issue, certain information that I want to impart to each of my students. It is because when there is people who are speaking, you will get something to that person. And that something that you will get to that person, you will add it to your vocabulary in life. And when is the right time to speak? When you are able to impart, when you are able to recalibrate that information that person said to you or discussed to you. It is your time to give your opinion to that certain issue. It is your time to give your learnings that you got to that person who are speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that we Filipinos, we human, we should remember how to listen in order for us to learn something, in order for us to expand our understanding and our learning in life, because at the end of the day, we are the master of our lives and we are the leader of our soul. It is up to us on how we will be able to inculcate. It is up to us on how we will be able to absorb and definitely accept that information to that person who are talking. Thank you so much.
What are your thoughts on LGBT and anti-LGBT legislation?
We are living in the Philippines. We're speaking Tagalog. Can you translate it in Tagalog, please? If it's okay.
Okay. Ano daw ang iyong pananaw pagdating sa LGBT at dun sa anti-LGBT legislation?
Ano nga legislation? Kami lang, joke mo. Icebreaker lang at masyado lang seryoso ang mga kandidata. Pagpasensya niyo na po ang hindi ko pag-stay dito ng matagal sa unahan dahil naputol nga po ahis ko. So going back to the question. O, di ba di ko natutunan? What are my thoughts on LGBT and LGBT legislation? Well, ladies and gentlemen, dito sa mundong ating ginagalawan, lahat ng kanto o lahat ng lugar ay mayroong LGBT. So what are my thoughts on LGBT legislation like Sochi Bill? Like that? Well, ito po ang makakatulong sa bawat miyembro ng LGBT upang magkaroon kami ng pantay na pagtingin. Pantay-pantay lahat ng tao, babae o lalaki, kasama kayong mga miyembro ng LGBT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, bilang LGBT, kami po ay kasama sa pagkakaroon ng asenso sa ating bansa dahil naniniwala po ako bilang kami ay makakadagdag ng puhunan upang harapin ng ating bansa upang harapin ng ating bansa ang kanyang ikauunlad. Always believe in this. The capacity of a person has nothing to do with its gender. As I said earlier, as long as we have this to serve and this to love each of you and a hand to help, we as a member of LGBT can make a difference as long as we are anchored on Christian values. I'm sure and believe it will work or benefit. It will work or benefit all of us. Thank you so much.
Do you think that there is something that is not right in this world that needs to be right?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. I believe that in this imperfect world that we are living in, there are a lot of incorrect things that are existing in this world that needs to be put in a right thing. First things first, the attitude and the behavior of all the people living in this world. Why do I say so? This is a very serious problem. A lot of problems, a lot of negativities in this world occur because of us people, because of our ignorance and apathy. So what we need to do is to change ourselves, change something within us, so that once we are able to do that, definitely one thing is for sure. It could either be a success or a better life waiting us in the near future. Thank you so much.
Okay, this is your question. Candidate number 9. Has the speed of technological advances taken away our emotional connection?
Thank you. I go directly to the question. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I believe that the advancement of technology greatly taken away our emotional connections with our friends, with our loved ones, and most especially with our family. Why do I say ladies and gentlemen? Because we know for a fact that the rise of technological advancement has given us lots of opportunities to connect with other people, to browse apps and to get information. However, the emotional connection that we should be given to our friends, to our loved ones, and to our family are being diminished. Because this is, we are much focused on the effects of technology. We are actually not minding the connections that we should be given to our friends, to our families, and to our loved ones. Always remember this, that technological advancement has its great impact to us Filipinos. But then again, we should use technology in a proper way. We shouldn't forget the emotional connection that our family that was given to us. Remember, the technology are created to connect people, not to divide people. Thank you.